Every once in a while, an idea that seems pretty good turns out to be something potentially very special. That's what's happening at the Police Athletic League in Dunn, North Carolina. Young people call it the POW.
Put your feet together on your toes and squat all the way down as low as you can go.
Officer Nick Perea runs the POW's amateur wrestling program when he's off duty. A few times a week for up to 4 hours per class, Nick teaches the youngsters, including his own son Alex, to wrestle.
I'm wrestling Nathan, and I keep on wrestling and wrestling and wrestling. And then whenever I get older, I'm going to wrestle hard.
I mean, once you get used to it, you don't have to think about it, you just do it.
Only a handful of boys took Officer Perea's first wrestling classes, but they quickly spread the word. The POW in Dunn is known for its team sports like basketball, but wrestling is a solo activity that appeals to kids who are used to going it alone.
They went back and they told their friends, and the next time it was 10, the next time it was 15.
They were like, I'm wrestling at the POW, and I was like, you're wrestling at the POW? I was like, yeah. I was like, I didn't know how to have a wrestling program. He was like, you should come out there and help a little bit. So I came out here one day, and Nick, he came out there and was talking to me about wrestling and how the kids needed help a little bit because they needed a smaller guy to roll around with.
If you cannot hold yourself up on your head, you hold your hands on the mat while you do this.
Considering there isn't much amateur wrestling on television, the kids often have some preconceptions that need changing. The wrestling they'll see if they have TV, they're going to see professional wrestling.
Yeah,
of course, this is amateur wrestling, but how do you...
That was the hardest part. That was the hardest part. A lot of the younger ones, they come in, they're like, oh, we can do the DDT, we can pick them up and slam them. No, you can't do that. This isn't TV wrestling.
Nah, there's no top rope kind of stuff out here. I mean, it's like shots you wrestling, you slam people, but it's not like off the top rope, getting cut, beat up kind of stuff.
The large wrestling mat covers a decades-old gymnasium's basketball floor. The gym reaches nearly 90 degrees during practice time.
When you run your half, you want to stick it all the way up. You want your fingers to be on that side.
From my understanding and talking to Nick and a couple of other wrestling coaches, they like wrestling when it's hot. So this gym is pretty good for that because it's pretty hot right now.
The Police Athletic League gives local police officers a chance to build some lasting relationships with young people.
He said I'm going to take it hard on me.
Officer Perea keeps an open door with his wrestling program. Kids can come, go, join, quit. It doesn't matter. They're always welcome back.
Every now and then we'll have a few more kind of float in and out, and it's like I tell all the kids, you know, if they want to come, they want to come. If they don't, you know, they have that option. They don't have to come if they don't want to. A lot of the kids, they come because they want to.
They come out here and they vent. They come out here and they exercise. They get that hostility out of them. They realize that the whole world is not against them.
Everybody stretch. Make sure you stretch good. I don't want anybody pulling any muscles or anything today.
If Officer Nick Perea can be one of those friends, it could pay dividends years from now when these young boys are forced to make some adult decisions.
He does seem to have leadership qualities that kids attract to, and they listen to him very well.
If you just listen to him, you'll get everything right. Be a good wrestler.
A lot of players come in, they don't want to listen to the coach because they know how to do it. Now, you don't take that approach, obviously.
No.
Because what happens when you don't listen to your coach?
You don't win.
Oh, that's just the bottom line in wrestling. So you have to listen to coach whether you think you can do it or not.
If you don't listen, when you go to a wrestling match, you just gonna get folded up.
Whether they come for the exercise, to fight boredom over summer break, or just play a sport, if wrestling can catch on with these kids in this really old gymnasium, it could open some new doors and convince a new generation that seeing a police officer in the neighborhood can be a positive thing.